Welcome. We're at Benny's Grind having a cup of coffee with attorney David Yardley. How are you, David?
Good, Anthony. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you. Today, I want to ask you 3 questions. The first question I have is, what is the law? The second question is, what's the lawyer's role? And the last question is, what to look for when someone hires an attorney. So, let's dive right into it. What's the law?
Before we begin, I'd like to let our audience know that every Saturday between 10 and 11, we'll be here for the Yardley Law Hour at Benny's Grind, and we'll be available to discuss your specific legal questions and to talk about general topics of interest in the law.
Great. So, okay, so let's go right into the set of questions. What's the law?
The law, Anthony, is the rules by which we are governed. We have so many laws governing every aspect of our lives. For example, immigration law governs how people can come into a particular country or leave a particular country. We have criminal laws that govern how people react and relate to each other. We have family laws that govern the marriage relationship. We have parking ticket laws that govern when our days are ruined by receiving a parking ticket.
That reminds me, I got my last week ruined by that. I had a ticket. Where were you? So, okay, and that brings me to the second question. What's the role of the attorney in all this?
The attorney's role is extremely important, Anthony. The attorney is the conduit between the people and the government. The attorney is essentially the voice of the people in dealing with the government. And obviously you want to have a voice that's persuasive and is clear and is able to present your case clearly.
Of course. And that brings me to the third question. What should we look for when we hire an attorney?
Very good question, Anthony. I tell people one word in answer to that question: experience. Experience is the most important thing to look for in a lawyer.
Experience, experience, experience.
Yes.
Which brings me to a question that I didn't tell you I was going to ask you, but how long have you been practicing law?
Oh, Anthony, I've been practicing 32 years. During that period, I've touched on, my clients' cases have touched on every area of law at one time or another. Prior to that, I had legal intern experience working for a law firm. So if you combine my legal internship with my years of practice, we're talking about 36 years.
Wow, that's a lifetime.
Yeah.
Great.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much for sharing your time with us.
My pleasure.
And please remember, we here every Saturday from 10 to 11 at the Benny's Grind in Culver City. And we'll cover any questions you may have, and look forward to seeing more of these videos at the Legal Hour with David Yardley. Great. Thank you.